Hi guys, welcome to our channel. So this is Tim and Vena, and we will react the Parasite movie that won in the Oscar award, and that's a Korean movie. And there's a spoiler on this reaction, but we will not talk much about the movie. We will just react. What's our reaction when we watched the Parasite last night? So this movie was the it's a Korean movie that story of a poor family, which is they're helping each other to experience a good life. But at the end of the story, it went worse. So I think we're gonna tell you about some of the stories or how team react on this story.
So this is the family, right? So this is the poor Korean family, and they are poor, but they're kind of a team, right? They're always kind of working together.
Mm-hmm.
And then at one point, this guy, the
That's a friend.
that's the son,
That's Kevin.
that's Kevin, the son. He gets a job as an English teacher with this rich family. So what happens is that slowly he gets his other members of the family to also work with this for this family.
And that's a sister.
As a sister, and they're kind of being a bit mean because they have different schemes to get the existing staff of the rich family to kind of kick them out. So at one point, the entire family gets to live with this rich family, or they get to work for them. So everything is going well, and at this point, the movie is kind of like a comedy. But then in the middle of the movie, things goes horribly wrong.
It's sad, and there's a bit. It's not a bit, but it's really a tragedy at the end of this story.
Yeah. So what actually happens is that in the middle of the movie, the existing housekeeper has been replaced by this lady. She comes by, and they found out, and this is a spoiler. Please stop the movie. If stop this recording here.
If you don't want to watch it, just stop until there. If
Because-
you want to watch the movie.
But what happens is the housekeeper finds out that the housekeeper comes by, and it turns out the housekeeper has her husband has been living in the basement of this.
For almost 4 years.
Yeah. What happens there is just like a very intense drama, and the ending is very sad. We won't spoil the ending, but it's really like a movie about kind of different social classes, like the poor people
And the rich people.
and the rich people, and how they kind of interact. How it's not like an equal relationship.
And actually, at the end of the story, we cannot blame the father what he did
No.
in the last part of this story, because well, we don't want to spoil you guys at the end of the story, but you will find out what happened there. It's kind of sad, but now I know. I told to Tim, now I know why the Parasite movie won to the Oscar award,
Yeah.
because you really can get a lot. You really can get a lot of lesson there, especially those aspects of life or socials of life, right?
Yeah.
We're poor or rich, you can just get a lesson in the story.
Yeah, it's kind of like how, I mean, there's no really evil people in this movie, but just like the way that the two different social classes kind of treat each other is quite problematic, I would say. But watch Parasite and find out yourself. One thing I thought about when I watched this movie was that it seems like movies that wins the best film award are always sad movies. So I remember the movie The Reverend with Leonardo DiCaprio. That was a really sad movie too, right?
When was that?
It was like a few years back, maybe 3 or 4 years back. And this guy was like in the wilderness, all alone. Like, remember this one? And there's another movie called There Will Be Blood. I think they won the best film as well. Also, a really sad movie about the sad situation. The Departed by Martin Scorsese.
The Departed, I watched that too.
Yeah, it's
That's
quite-
a nice
It's a nice movie, but also quite sad, right? Like where the main character, another spoiler here, main character dies at the end, right? So the last movie I can remember that was actually kind of upbeat that won the best film award in the Oscars was Slumdog Millionaire, which was that Indian.
That's a quiet. That's comedy.
It's kind of a comedy, but like more upbeat and has dancing and singing and everything. A good movie too. So with that said, how did you like the movie?
I like the family. They're so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
They're so funny, guys, and it's like a really a normal family that they never think about what their situation is. But of course, by the time they like went into the big house, into the house of the owner of it, Mr. Park, they want to feel how to be rich. So
yeah,
they like they try to use their things, their bathtubs and everything. But of course, it's quite sad to them because they want to feel to be rich, and it went worse.
yeah. It went really wrong for them. But, anyways, so guys, comment below. Have you watched Parasite? Did you like it? What's your verdict? Did it deserve an Oscar? Comment below and hit the bell and subscribe.
I think if you will ask me, they deserve it.
Yeah, yeah.
When I watched the movie, I was like, I'm
Yeah.
smiling and laughing at first, but in the middle of the story, in the end of the story, I was like, and then Tim, babe, are you okay? Babe, are you okay? Then I was like, babe, it's so sad.
Yeah, it's quite sad, and like I think we went home and we didn't talk that much because we were kind of thinking about the movie, right?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
I just want to like cry at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
You will find out, guys.
definitely. Anyways, guys, have a lovely day or evening or morning wherever you are. Take care. Bye
Thank
bye.
you, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye.